Hello guys, this session is related with control system services, control services and daemon. So here we'll discuss and with practical for systemctl server services, systemctl services and passwordless authentication. Passwordless authentication means basically this is key-based authentication, and these two items are very popular in professional uh, and students. So, so we'll talk in theory only. There are two lines. The system D daemons. Actually, what does this daemons? This system D daemons activate system resources, server daemons, and other processes both at boot time and a running system. So, it consists completely consists through the three components: service units, socket units, and path units. And to manage units, use the systemctl. So please see here in practicals, uh, just here we'll discuss bit more. So on server you can see that is root and this is server, and if you will see service, any service, then you can check status ssd dot service, always the end with the service. So you can see as is activate running. And whenever you are installing the package, any package, for example you are installing httpd, you are installing ssd and any package, this will provide a service. So you know very well, you are, if you are creating or the system is already system generated. So for example here let's discuss this only ssd. So here I'm just stopping this. So I want what I want to. So if you want disable completely, then you have to provide the disable command. So now this is completely disabled and link sim link is completely removed. But whenever you are installing a new, then you have to enable ssd, and you have to after this start. So you can see again status. So here you can see this is only this 4 seconds ago. So this is the method to stop, start, enabling, disabling and reloading through the systemctl command. But for the to check, for example if you want to check what component associated with ssd or what dependencies are associated, so you can just check through the systemctl this dependency list hyphen dependencies ssd dot service. So these are the dependencies of this service, and these count if you will see, this is the dependencies are high for this package, and all package under comes the system d daemons. You can see all the services. So this is the method if you want to check the disabling. And sometimes person or your boss or your lead wants to service active, fail or enabled. He didn't ask you the about the to start the, he wants only, sometimes you don't have the only sudo, you don't have the access, root access, you have only sudo access, then you want to then permission only given to check the enabled or active service. So what command will use for this systemctl, this is hyphen active ssd. So if you will see is active, sorry, is active, is active, if you will see this will shows this active. For example service is enabled or not, so is enabled, and is enabled is always this you can see this enabled. So this is the method. So sometimes check to is failed, then you can check this is failed. So this is the method, it is active, enabled and failed. And all already you seen the service about the service, and one more item to check the type of service or list of units. So for this list of units, systemctl list hyphen units hyphen hyphen type is equal to service. Then hyphen all. So this is total about the systemctl or systemd services. Now I am coming on the point, or there is a topic, passwordless authentication. Passwordless authentication, basically this key based authentication. Key based authentication, you can understand this is very popular in market, and this through the public key. So you can see this is on overall on the server app, and in server app here I am creating adding one user. This is the actually control node and others are the managed node. So one is the control node, or you can consider other client nodes or managed nodes. This should be 1 2 3 2 6 5 5. So this is completely range of the server, multiple servers. That's you can implement, or you can check the ping status, you can check uptime. So these are number, or you can patch the server. So these are the methods to the login the passwordless. So here I am adding one user. For example, this user add test test 4 test 4. Here we are considering only we are adding one user, test 4. So test 4 is user we added. Password that's not required, so test 4 is the user, and here we are just assume that we will go in this user test 4, and if you will see, nothing is there in test 4. List hyphen lard. So nothing is here. I am creating one directory. This is .shs. Again, if you will see, this directory permission is 755. That's fine. And now we are under .sh, and .sh will supply here sh hyphen key gen hyphen trsa. So this is command to create the key. So if you will see, this is a public key and private key. Always you are aware for this how to use public key, private key. So we'll create the key here. Now this is method, to one method this to copy this public key on the other server. Here is I am taking example server E. So I'm just creating one user. This is r test 4. So user add r test 4. So this user is adding here, this user rts4 be added, and after this this su hyphen r test 4. So if you will see list hyphen lart here, then there is no .sh. So we are creating .sh. So this is all about this server, the managed node. So this may be number of nodes or maybe one. So here I am trying this only one. So you can see in .sh nothing is there. So we have to create here only one file authorized under its underscore keys. So here touch, or rather than touch, bi authorized underscore keys. That is the method. So here, and we need to share this public key. So just I'm ensuring this end of line. No, if end of line is there, then this key will not work. Then again we will interval. So that is fine. So we saved this and need to check permission. Permission should be 644. That's fine. So only in manage node we need to share the key in or create the one file authorized key. Now we want to log in for this passwordless this server. Suppose we have the data on this server, so we want to just log in from test4 server app to our test4 server e. So cd and as such r test 4 at the rate server e. So this is about r test 4 at the rate server e. Then just press enter and yes, you can see now host name, this host name is server e, and you can see this host name here, this server e. So this is all about the exercise, and this will help you to create passwordless keybased authentication. This is very popular in market, but this comes under the Ansible. In Ansible we'll discuss later this topic, but you can use this in on daily basis on your organization. So we'll cover next topic and will release soon. uh, Thank you all. Thanks guys.